In earlier video we discussed about Young double slit experiment and about the condition for to form a bright band and dark bands and the distance between the two fringes, means either two bright fringes or two dark fringes from the center, and as well as the distance between the two fringes. We discussed about it and we derived a formula for it. And now we are going to discuss about if in case of earlier derivations are made with derived from whenever the two waves of having the same amplitude. If in case of energy is distributed at a point is more and at a point is less in that region. So in that case, according to the Young's double slit experiment, if the waves are formed from the waves are moving from the slits S1 S2 having the two different amplitudes, means that is called as the intensity distribution. Intensity distribution. Intensity distribution. Intensity distribution. In that intensity distribution, suppose in a Young slit experiment, in Young slit experiments, waves are coming from slits S1 and S2 have unequal amplitudes, A1 and A2. The waves can be represented by, if in case of the first wave is y1 is equal to, it is having the different amplitude A1 and A2, so that's why A1 sin omega t be the first wave, it is considered represented, the first wave represented, and the second wave is y2 is equal to A2 sin of omega t plus pi, which is having the phase difference pi. So here it is that the two waves are formed, A1 and A2 are formed due to this. Here having that y1 and y2 is the representation of it denotes the two waves are coming from the S1 and S2 slits. So here it is that y1 and y2. So from principle of superposition, after superimpose from principle of superposition, y is equal to y1 plus y2, means y is called gives the measure of the resultant wave. After superimposed that, the y gives the represented by the resultant wave equation. So here is that y is equal to, we are adding two equations, that is a1 sin omega t and plus a2 sin of omega t plus pi. This will be the equations. Two our equations are added, then we can get that a1 sin omega t plus, here it is that we have that sin of a plus b, the mathematical formula sin of a plus b, like that. So we are measuring that sin of a plus b, which is equal to a2 sin a sin omega t cos b, means cos pi, plus and a2 into cos and sin a cos b, and cos a means cos omega t sin pi, Here is that we have that sin omega t is there in this equation. Then we can get that is whenever we take an outside, sin omega t taken outside, sin omega t, then we can get a1 plus a2 cos pi plus a2 cos omega t sin pi, as well as we get that whenever the sin omega t is the same term in having in two words. So that's why in this equation we are taking outside, then we can get that a1 plus a2 cos pi. Whenever we multiply it inside, then we can get the same formula. So from that equation we can write that here assume a1 plus a2 cos pi is equal to r cos alpha. Then here a2 sin pi is equal to r sin alpha. Whenever we substitute these two equations in the above equation, means consider it's equation number 1 and it's a and it is a b. It is a and a b. Substitute a and b in equation 1. Substitute equation a and b in equation 1. Then we can get that is y is equal to sin omega t. Here a1 plus a2 cos pi is equal to r cos alpha plus then a2 cos omega t here sin pi, a2 sin pi is equal to r sin pi. So we can get that instead of a r sin alpha. So here is that r get taken outside, then sin omega t cos alpha plus cos omega t sin alpha, which is in the form of the formula sin of a plus b, means sin of a plus b which is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So that's why we are writing into this sin of a plus b which is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So from this formula we are substituting, we are writing like this. So then we can get y of r sin of omega t plus alpha. Here that this is the resultant equation for this. This is the resultant equation for the wave after superimpose on one another. Then we can get the to form the to know the distribution of energy. Then it is the amplitudes are different. So that's why the intensity of two waves, individually is we know that is I1 is equal to k a1 square and I2 is equal to k a2 square, because we know that the intensity of wave is proportional to the square of its amplitude for the individual waves. For resultant wave we have I is equal to k r square. So now we should find out that what is r square. So r square we have the values, that is here r cos alpha, r sin alpha is there. Whenever we added and squared on both sides and add and square on both sides of a and b. These a and b equations are added and squared on both sides. So that we can get that r square of here that cos square alpha plus sin square alpha. Whenever we take in that, then cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, we can get equation. This is cos square alpha sin square alpha is equal to 1. So again we are multiplying this one, a1 plus a2 sin cos pi whole square plus here a2 sin pi whole square. From this relation we can get that whenever we substitute this r square is equal to we can get that whenever we multiply that, then from this equation a1 square plus a2 square cos square pi plus 2a1 a2 cos pi plus a2 square sin square pi. Here we have that same term a2 square in these two equations, the two words. Then we can get that whenever we take an outside a2 square cos square pi plus sin square pi is equal to 1. So from that equation r square is equal to a1 square plus we have that 2a1 a2 cos pi plus a2 square can get taken common and then we can get a2 square, then a2 square. This is about a resultant amplitude of the wave. Whenever we substitute in this equation, then we can get that value. Then we can get that here, that is I is equal to k into a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos pi, 2a1 a2 cos pi. We are substituting this equation in the above equation. Consider, then we know that whenever k is multiplied inside, then we can get I is equal to ka1 square plus ka2 square plus 2k a1 a2 cos pi, 2a1 a2 cos pi. From that relation, we know that what I1 is equal to ka1 square and I2 is equal to ka2 square. So from that relation, we can write that I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus we can write from this relation 2 root I1 I2 cos pi. Because of ka1 a2 means whenever we multiplied I1 into I2 means I1 into I2, then we can get I1 I2 is equal to ka1 square into ka2 square means k square a1 square a2 square, ka1 square into ka2 square, that is equal to k square a1 square a2 square. So from that relation we can write that whenever square taken this side, then it will becomes root. So root I1 I2 is equal to ka1 a2. So from this relation we can write that instead of 2 ka1 a2 we can write root I1 I2 cos pi. So from this we can write that I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus 2 root I1 I2 cos pi. This is the energy distribution formula, intensity distribution formula. This is about a intensity distributed formula. So from this formula also we can write that whenever the phase difference by changing its if for pi is equal to 0, pi is equal to 0, the phase difference is 0, then from this relation we can get that whenever cos 0 is equal to 1, then from that relation we can write that I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus 2 root I1 I2, 2 root I1 I2. Here is it. When the relation it will can be write as a root I1 plus a root I2 whole square, root I1 plus root I2 whole square. Whenever we expanded this formula according to the a plus b whole square, then we can get the same formula whenever the phase difference pi is equal to 0. If in case of pi is equal to 90 degrees, pi is equal to 90 degrees, then we can get the total term 0. I is equal to I1 plus I2, I1 plus I2. And we know that this is the equation for the according to the intensity of amplitude. Whenever the two amplitudes is there, then that is the equation for an amplitude. We can write the resultant amplitude equation. This is the resultant amplitude equation. Then r is equal to we can write root of a1 square plus 2a1 a2 cos pi plus a2 square. Then from that also we can write that r is equal to root of a1 plus a2 whole square, that is equal to a1 plus a2. From the resultant amplitude formula, from the formula we can write that is that. Then if in case of if we write that pi is equal to 180 degrees, pi is equal to 180 degrees means that will become so minus. So pi 180 is equal to minus 1, it will becomes minus 1, then we can get that I is equal to I1 plus I2 minus 2 root I1, and here cos pi is equal to minus 1. Pi 0 is equal to, here we can get that cos pi is equal to plus 1. Here we can get cos pi is equal to 0. Cos pi is equal to 0. From that relation we can write that I1, I2. So here it is that I is equal to root I1 plus root I1 minus root I2 whole square. This is the relation. When the intensities are same, means I1 is equal to I2 is equal to I0. I1 is equal to I2 is equal to I0. If we substitute in this formula, here we can get that. Here I1 plus I2 means I0 is equal to 2 I0 plus 2 root I0 square. Means 2 I0 plus 2 I0. If we can get taken outside, then we can get that is I is equal to 2 I0 plus 2 I0 cos pi. From that relation I is equal to 2 I0 of 1 plus cos pi, then we can get I is equal to, from the relation we know that 1 plus cos pi is equal to 2 cos square pi by 2. So from the relation, by substituting this equation, this value in the above equation, then we can get I is equal to 4 I0 cos square pi by 2. This is the same relation whenever the intensities are same, whenever they are according to the qualitative analysis of interference, we derived the equation also. This is about intensity distribution value whenever the two different amplitudes of waves are produced by the slits S1 and S2, then only the intensity distribution formula I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus root 2 I1 I2 cos pi, and amplitudes can be R square is equal to as per A1 square plus A2 square plus A2 A1 A2 cos pi, and as well as we can write that in terms of intensity. The amplitude formula in terms of intensity, then I is equal to K1 square plus K2 square is equal to K A1 A2 cos pi be the relation of intensity distribution. This is about intensity distribution whenever the light waves produced with a different amplitude of same frequency, different amplitudes of same frequency whenever they are produced by the slits S1 and S2. Now next we are going to discuss about applications of interference. Applications of interference means here in livelihoods, how do we apply the interference? What is the use of interference? It doesn't mean that uses of interference. Uses of interference can be terms. Uses of interference. Uses of interference means here the interference phenomena can be used to find the thickness of the medium or plates. The uses of interference is here to find the wavelengths of light which is produced by the slits, or another thing is from the source, to find the wavelength of light with an accuracy up to 8 significant figures. With accuracy of 8 significant figures, so we can find out by doing the applying the uses means by applying the phenomena of interference, we can find the wavelength of light with up to significant numbers of 8. Then next one is we can find whenever the wavelengths of light which is closely spaced in spectral lines, to determine the wavelengths, to determine the difference between the two wavelengths, we can find out by applying a phenomena of interference. We can know the difference, to determine the difference between the wavelengths which is closely spaced in spectral lines, When the spectral lines are closely spaced, then we can get that the wavelength by using the phenomena of interference. We can we can say difference between the wavelengths of closely spaced spectral lines. The next one is thickness of the material. Whatever the material is there, then thickness of the thin and transparent material. Thickness of the thin and transparent material to be determined by using the phenomena of interference. The next one is by using this interference, then the phenomena of interference, the refractive index of the liquids and gases, means whenever the two waves are produced from the slits and source and they are superimposed on liquids or gases, that can, by using this equation intensity, and we can find out that refractive index of the liquids and gases by applying the phenomena of interference. The next one is reflectivity of the surface. How much the reflection will be happened by the prisms or lenses by applying the interference, how much the reflection will be possible from the lens or prisms by using this interference we can be calculated, that can be determined. And another one is a quality of surface polished. If the any polish is surfaced, then how much the quality is there in the surface as a quality polished. To by applying interference means whenever the two lights are incident on the plate and superimpose on another, then by doing this we can find out the quality of a surface polished. The next one, last and final one is by using this holography, using this interference in holography, we that can be designed the images, means produce the images, three-dimensional images. We can see the hologram in one direction, we can see the one diagram, and another in the other side will be we can see the another type of diagram by the three-dimensional images which can be formed on the hologram. That is used in a holography. This is about the uses of interference. By using the interference, the livelihoods we can use it in this method.